Hello. Hello to those of you that made it here early. You get to talk to me now before anyone else does. First time in chat, you've been chosen as my background laundry sound. Congratulations. Holy shit. It is an absolute honor to accompany you while you put your socks away. Absolutely delighted. Thank you so much for sharing that. You might think I'm joking. You might think I'm joking. I'm not. Highest honor that you can pay any streamer if you really want to support them. Hey, I'm watching you while I have my dinner. There's no higher compliment. I have selected you to watch while I eat my meal. That's me. I do that all the time. You're too kind. You're too kind to me. I watch you while I'm pooping. A little less of an honor. A little less of an honor. You don't need to share that one. You don't need to share that one. That's a long ass poo if like you were here for the entire stream. You gotta get that checked out. You need some fiber in your system, I think. At that point. You ought to be careful. I'm performing heart surgery while I watch Dan. I'd wish you good luck, but I don't think you're the person who needs it in this situation. RT, do you believe in ghosts? Absolutely. I think you have to be incredibly narrow-minded to just say they're not real and I understand reality in its totality. I think you have to be very narrow-minded to say that I understand everything as is and there is no room for error. I absolutely believe in them. You greet a potential ghost in your area. I would love to meet more ghosts. I say that now. It would probably be quite scary. Do you want to hurt me?
Yes!
What? You fucker! The big thing with aliens, right? Because I believe in aliens. What I'm not entirely sure is if they exist at the same time as us. Because if you think about the grand sum of time, like, I think the odds are more likely that we're gonna miss them by a few million years, more than anything, and I think that's the larger problem. I think that's the real issue. I think it would be very, very difficult to exist at the exact same time, even given the size of the world. But they could have come and gone already, for all we know. But the idea that there is life other than ourselves has existed at some point in time, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's a literal paradox in astronomy. Well, there you go. If a child is born in space, do they count as an alien? I feel you might have to ask NASA. I'm just a guy who like plays games on the internet. I don't know if it counts like that. I think when we're talking about aliens here, we're talking about like extraterrestrial, like completely different species, you know, all that shit. Living life form that's not here. That baby just wouldn't be a citizen anywhere. It'd be hell on earth for that child to get a passport, let me tell you. Like, oh my god. What office do you even go to? I feel like if you're a child and you're born in space, then like strictly speaking, like you have like a world citizenship or passport. And at that point, like, you get like the golden ticket of entry to other countries. Like, congratulations, you win. You know, like somehow this happened on the International Space Station. There's some real ethical dilemmas, I think, if you are a child born in space as well. Like, chief among them, how do you get the kid back down? You can't exactly shake the baby. I think several G's of force might be a bad idea on a small newborn. And simultaneously, I don't think you want to send someone who's pregnant into space. I feel like that's just a bad idea. Get pregnant in space. But you still have the same problem then. You gotta support the child in space. And that's gonna be like real tricky. It's gonna cause a lot of problems, I imagine. There was a movie with this exact plot. Was there? Dan, what game are you playing? I'm sorry, we're discussing citizenship if you're born on the International Space Station. We'll get to the game. But there's a more important discussion right now. It's the exact plot of Mario Galaxy. I don't think it's quite that. You're born in space, do you even be able to learn how to walk? Presumably, no. Oh God, yeah. There's some. There'd be a lot of problems, I think, if you're born and raised in an environment with zero gravity. You know, you'd have a lot of trouble. You probably wouldn't be able to learn to walk. You learn to do a spacewalk, sure, and like just zoom about. But then you'd probably be very confused by the time you get back down to Earth. Bones grow less dense. Okay, yeah, this is okay. So I think what we've worked out is if a baby's born in space, that kid is fucked. Like they're gonna have all kinds of developmental issues from the lack of gravity. So it's probably not the best ethical thing to do. It's gonna be like a blobfish. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh, can we send Glbert to space? Oh, absolutely. I want to get like a weather balloon or something and just launch him into the stratosphere. That would be great. That'd be such a fun stream. This is my son. He's a little bit slow in the head. Send him into orbit. I love how I've got like a first time in chat here. The body would not be able to get crushed by gravity the moment he approaches Earth. Like, this is a quite heavy discussion for your first stream. But it's good to have you here. It's good to have you here. I caught RT for the first time. He was discussing how a child would be compressed by the Earth's upper atmosphere. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. Good to have you here. Classic RT. This guy.
Hello? Oh, why don't you come on inside? You might be pleasantly surprised what it's like in here. You might say, it's bigger on the inside.